You've got much higher production standards than me. Like, way higher production standards than me.
I don't know. Is there any voices being picked up? Is it picking us up? Yes.
It might do.
Yes.
Hello, chat.
Yes. We're
Say
here.
if you can't hear us, say so.
Yeah. Let us know. So Ryan, everyone, thank you for the two people who so Al and Joel who subbed right at the beginning. Thanks for doing that. Hello everybody. Hope everyone is doing okay. Hope everybody has had a wonderful weekend. I'm away on Friday, so me and Matt were chatting about holidays, and Matt needs a holiday more than I need a
Yeah,
wig.
I really do. I really do.
So Matt has been 4 years without a holiday.
4 years without. I have been abroad in the last 4 years, but it's always been TwitchCon
Twitch
or
related.
Gamescom or another convention. So it's always
Yeah.
been Twitch related. So having a holiday that's not Twitch related would be really nice at some point in the next year or so.
Yes. Basically, it would be lovely. So yeah, so me, Helen, Lily, we are all away from Friday. We're heading to the northeast somewhere. We're going away with Helen's family for a week, and I don't know, northeast. Do they have internet there? I don't know.
Depends how far northeast you go. Because you
Well,
go.
I'm anticipating Howling at the Moon. Still, I don't know.
If someone asks you to keep an appointment with a Wicker Man, run. Because I feel like that's the area of the. I mean, I suppose Summer Isle is supposed to be the Isle of Wight in the Wicker Man.
This is true. Yeah, yeah.
All rural areas are the same, and I say this living in rural Northamptonshire. So.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Thanks for subbing, Dan. 13 months, you crazy bastard, and enjoy D&D. But yeah, so we're going away. So it's going to be nice to have complete and utter radio silence for everything.
I am envious. I really am.
And that's so, but yeah, and we're going away airsofting at the end of the month.
That should be good. Looking forward to that.
And then a quick update on George's Walk as well. We're at 900 quid.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Absolutely amazing. If we do exclamation charity, I think it is. So if you do, I don't know if it works. Sorry, go donate. Yeah, there we go. It does work. Yeah, so everyone who said hi, sorry I missed you. Yeah, I left it very, very late to get everything sorted for this stream. So apologies for that.
In fairness, you messaged me about 2:15 to ask me if I was still on, and it took me until about 6:45 to say yes. So apologies for leaving you hanging on that.
No, it's totally fine. This channel runs on chaos. I feel, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, so level 2 hot trade doing really, really well. 50 on people. Awesome. We have 17 prizes to give away this evening. As well, I only remembered the last two because that was a conversation that me and the man in the red shirt is so hot. I know, right? Thank you. Yeah, so me and Curtis had the discussion of when we reached certain money values in the raffle, we would add open tickets. So there are 2 open tickets that I'd forgotten about that are going tonight as well.
Gotcha. So the more you raise, the more open tickets there are potentially for people to come and help me stage a small farmers uprising at Empire in the future.
Well, we want that regardless.
I mean, settle legitimate grievances.
Yeah, we want.
It's all about settling legitimate grievances.
Yeah, we want that regardless. Let's face it, anything to cause a bit of trouble. So it's it should be a good laugh. But yeah, so we've got 2 open tickets to give away tonight. So they're going to be the last 2 things that we do. Chad and Fogger, it will be awesome to see you at Empire, Digby.
I am very much looking forward to it. Like my entire this started in terms of I saw one of Humes' videos on What is Empire and went, I've kind of been. In fact, in fairness, I knew about Empire about 8-10 years ago because Johnny mentioned it to me, Lord Puddlesworth, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He mentioned it to me yonks ago because we knew each other through Living History. Yeah, about 10 years ago. And he mentioned it to me as in, have you considered trying this? And I looked it up and I kind of built a character, but I never plucked up the courage to actually go. And then it popped up. I saw a Humes video on it and it popped up in my recommended. So I was like, oh, that's the thing Johnny does. I'll give it a watch. And I watched the video and was like, okay, this sounds quite cool. I'll give this a look in. And I put a message up on Twitter saying, I'm considering trying LARP. And you replied, and now I'm here.
Yes.
So having spent my door's open. Having spent a reasonable amount of money on my kit, not a huge amount of money on my kit. No, I definitely kept within a strict budget. Definitely.
You've done well. You've been a lot more reluctant to spend a fortune than a lot of people have. Helping.
I have spent a reasonable degree, and I now have 2 potential ARPs on the go. Having never attended one, I bought kit for Flying Lead as well. So I'm looking forward to October for Flying Lead.
What's a reasonable amount? I spent 500 quid for my first time.
About that,
yeah.
If I'm honest with you. I mean, some of the stuff I'm not including in it because I'll use it for other stuff. But pure LARP stuff, I've probably spent about 400 quid.
Yeah.
And a Bell 10, which was 200, 250, whatever I spent on the Bell 10. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I can't remember.
It's really good. Everything has been going really, really well. So is Messi in the other room? They've asked.
I think she's upstairs. I don't think she's watching, which is good. I can speak
freely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have been trying to get her into this, and I did talk her into coming to one. Because part of the kit order on the latest Epic Armories order is mostly kit for her, if I'm honest with you. So I'm hoping I can convince her into coming to one. And we did a little bit of character creation. She might be going a apothecary route. So I need to convince her into getting onto the server and talking about it with people so that she gets properly hooked.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to put her in touch with Helen because Helen's really good at the apothecary side of it. She absolutely loves it. So it'll be a really good, nice, someone friendly to chat to. Don't put her in touch with me because I'm a dick.
That's not true at all.
But yeah, that was how we got talking, wasn't it? Thanks to Casual.
Casual. I think put me in. I think he tagged you in my tweet, and then we got discussing it, and then I joined. Joined the Discord and started chatting with all things LARP.
Could we mod Panda for the helps? Yes. Let me try to remember how to do that. Mod. See if that's it. Is that going to work?
/mod name should work, or could cause the stream to crash. It's about 50-50 on the command side of things.
Yeah, doesn't seem to have wanted to do it. Mod.
Oh,
did it work?
Non-Panda now has a sword, so I'm assuming that worked.
There we go. That's all right then. That's fine. After the last Empire, what's your plans for the Shield Breakers? I am going to get the Shield Breakers to grow and get bigger and bigger, and then eventually we're going to take the throne. I don't know. We're going to get bigger and bigger. We're going to get ourselves in more stupid fights, and we're going to have fun. I want to have fun at Empire. I don't want to take it massively seriously. I'm there for fun.
You spend your weekends in a field. You've got to make the most of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've worked out now. I am probably, with buying the Dreadnought perk, I'm probably sitting on 20 hits now.
Woo-hoo!
As well. So
I think I have 3. I'll be wearing chainmail when I go, so I think I count as being in heavy armor. Plus, I get my standard 2.
Yeah.
Does heavy give me 1 or 2? Just the 1?
Heavy 3.
3, which means I'm on 5.
4. Oh, I don't know, chat. You'll have to let me know. Remind me on that one.
Do I get 2 for free just standing up as I am?
20. I'm on 9. Heavy is 4, so you'll
Heavy's
be on.
4.
You're on 6. So you'll be
6.
on 6.
Okay. I'm not quite as okay. So I'm not quite as fragile as I thought, but I suppose someone wailing on me will get through 6 quite fast.
It's all about awareness in fights. It's all about knowing what's around you. That's pretty much it. Because there are good fighters out there. So you've got Hawkins, for example. He's sword and board, and you can often see him in the middle of the line being. Oh, actually, is he in chat? Because I don't want to be nice about him if he's in chat. He's really good at. I've watched him move a shield wall left and right, and he's good at spotting that sort of stuff. So yeah, so it's all about awareness, and he's got a good amount of awareness with him. So yeah, it's nice.
It's all about not overextending.
Pretty much.
Not backing yourself deliberately and into an encirclement and getting everyone killed.
Well, that's normal Wintermark tactics, basically.
I don't understand.
No, I don't either. I didn't. Let's not go into that one because that's.
It's like someone read Sun Tzu but read it backwards. Like if you back your troops into an area where they have no choice but to fight, they'll fight like demons. Yeah, because they don't want to die. It's not a sustainable strategy.
No, it worked for Caesar, didn't it? Because he got backed up to the sea, and then it was literally you win or you're dead.
You win or you die. Yeah.
And
play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
Yeah. So this is why I rat about with Navarre. Yeah, and the murder donut. Indeed, James. Indeed, that's pretty much what it was. It was awful. It wasn't even fun to fight in. It was just bad all around. So other things, we may see Matt look like he's in an aquarium. So
my camera is
might go a bit blurry, or
it's less than ideal.
Yeah, or he might suddenly get a lot smaller. He might go from being up here down to down here because his chair's broken. If we get both, go and buy a lottery ticket. If we get both at the same time, I should say, go and buy a lottery ticket because that's how that runs. This is Digby's LARP hidey hole, and we're here commiserating the latest cancellation.
Yeah, yes. Basically, Bolo.
Yeah. Yes, we are. So it's a shame, but yes, obviously E4 was cancelled, and it sucks balls. It really does suck.
It does,
but it also makes sense, and they've made a difficult decision. And I'm happy that they've stuck with it. So fair play to them as well.
I will take an event that they're wholeheartedly wanting to run the way they want to run. And if that means a cancellation now, then so be it. Because I've never been to an Empire event. I have been involved in the Empire space for 6 months, I think, at this point, because I think it was February that I put the tweet out that I was interested in this. And if I don't get to do an event until 2022, I don't mind so much because the event that I will get to do will be
a full planned,
proper full planned Empire as it was prior to the Long Dark.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. So, but that's where it is at the moment. So, yeah. So that's where we are. It sucks, but April, we know it's going to happen. We'll be good. We'll get there. So, yeah. Right. So let's do a few giveaways now. Get a few done. So we've hit the ground running, ish. I don't think I've ever hit the ground running on a stream. Ever. It's more hit the ground.
Well, sometimes you want to lie down.
Well, yeah, I need it. Jazz has been saying, I've been meaning to go for 2 years. I'm happy to wait for a proper event. So let's do. Should we do them in bits of 5?
Yeah, it sounds sensible.
Yeah. So the first one is prize number one is M. She's not the prize. She has offered to knit an animal. Now she makes amazing knitted things. She really, really does. There's war rhino. She can knit anything pretty much, and so she has offered to knit an animal of your choice, basically. So
That's a cool prize.
it is a cool prize. It really is. I've got a few party potatoes up there that she's knitted as well, and there's some roses that she's done for people in Dawn and things. So it's quite funky. It is quite funky, and Ben will be stood by as cheerleader. Just had to get that one in as well. You're doing it, Ben. I want photographic evidence as well. So right, so let's see if this works. So last time I did a raffle, I did the wonderful thing, and I put people's full names on screen because I'm a twat.
Ah!
This time, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it this time. So this time it's numbers. So Ben has graciously kept record of everyone who has bought a ticket, and all of the names. So if you bought 10 tickets, say in a block, so you've got 1 to 10, and that's it. So all the way down to 237.
Not bad.
It has blown the last raffle we did out of the water. It's amazing.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's a really good uptake.
Party potato. You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention. There's a story behind the party potato, and I'd need Trot on to tell that story. So
Won't steal his thunder.
No, he tells it really well. So let's get the raffle thing up. Ta-da! It's appeared here. So it's to Matt's right, I believe.
I'd love to see it, but I've restarted the stream and I have a mid-roll ad for something. So give me like 30 seconds and I can. I apply now. Enroll from August. Oh, the City of Westminster College. Yeah, that's applicable to me in Northamptonshire. Thank you very much, Twitch. Targeted advertising at its best.
Yeah. So, funny thing as well. I'm looking at going back to uni. I'm looking at going to uni. I'm looking at going back into education. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It's the best 4 years of my life were spent discussing all things war and politics and international relations at university. It was great. So, getting drunk as well, that's a plus.
I'd do that anyway. So, that's a lot of eye squinting colour there. Don't focus on that at all.
Oh yeah, it's quite hypnotic.
That's something. So there you go. We'll just go for it, and I don't know what it's going to come up with. There we go, and let's see, and it's going to be number 230. This is how cults start. Yep, this is true. This is why when people join the Discord, they immediately say, "We are not."
You
a
nearly
cult.
called it the Discult. You caught yourself right in the middle of that.
The Discult. So, Ben, Helen, who's number 230 on your Excel spreadsheet? We aren't allowed to say that we're not a cult now. Oh. Al the Biffer, there we go. Wonderful. There we go.
I would applaud, but it'll look weird because I've got to push to talk.
So that's excellent stuff. So there you go. An animal of your choice. Or a party potato. Go for a party potato. Party potato's awesome. I would reach up, but I'm not sure how fat I am. So that's one. What's next? What's the second prize? Oh yeah, this is cool. This one. This is another good one. Actually, all the prizes we've got are really cool. What am I saying? So prize 2, prototype pawns. So these are for the Cambions or changelings. I can't remember which one it is. But Mark from Skirmish Crew has donated this one. So they were made by Safe as well. So they are très cool. I was going for a happy bee. Wait a minute. Have we got changelings? Horns are campions. I don't know. It's one of the two. Antlers are changelings. All right, they're antlers, so they're for changelings. So, right then, let's go for the next one.
Spin the psychedelic wheel.
Yeah, I know. I can't look at it. It's horrific. 142. God, my eyes. That wheel is insanity.
Yeah, like I feel like if I
Triz!
stare into it for too long,
And
it's Triz.
it's Triz. Triz has won. That's awesome. Excellent stuff. Oh my god, I can't stare at the wheel. Unicorn board. That's it. I know. Oh man. I will say as well, if people need help posting stuff, let me know, and I can help with paying for postage for things and stuff. Just let me know. All right, as well. My god, I can't stare at that. So, right, prize number 3. Okay, so Zara has offered £35 credit towards. She makes all the chainmail jewellery from her website, Unchained Design. It's on Etsy, and she makes some really, really nice stuff. She really, really does. So it's essentially it's pretty much paying for a piece for yourself. So it's really, really cool.
I don't with the whole chainmail thing. I did a little bit of medieval living history at university, and people would make obviously whole chainmail things. I don't know what they're called. Suits? A suit of chainmail?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily the right
Chainmail
terminology. Shirt. There we go.
Yeah.
And they would make whole chainmail shirts, and they would just be there knitting it all together, and it just
Yeah.
looks so complicated. And it probably isn't, but just to my, I mean, sewing is complicated to me. So,
Yeah, I that's why I use a stapler. It's
staple and done. All
done,
good.
done and stuff. So it's called a mail shirt. There you go. Maille. Right then. So that was that one. So prize number. Oh no, we haven't done 3 yet, have we? So right. So this is the £35 credit. Then let's see what it does. Yes, I'm gonna. So Zara's doing a stream with me, where she's going to be teaching me how to do it.
I will tune in for that.
45.
I'd like to learn.
I'm so incompetent. I really am. Well, I need another volunteer / victim to come and join the stream with me.
Depends on the date as to whether I will be available or not.
I'll have to let you know. There you go.
But yeah,
Human
tell
Jester.
me the date and maybe.
The Human Jester. It's excellent. It might not be in chat, but there we go. He has won that, and that is awesome. That's Lenny. That will go. Oh, he is there. Excellent. Well done, my friend. That's really cool. Right, what's next? So, prize number 4. So this is a small chainmail vest that has been very kindly donated by Triz. So let me have a look. What am I doing? Right, move. Let's go for this one. See what happens here. If anyone wants to look at this horror-inducing wheel. 62.
So close, and yet so far.
In the end,
I am a child for the reference.
Oh, 7 off. Yep. Obviously, if it goes to... There we go. Callum. Congratulations. Congratulations on that one. So, right. I can remove that then. So, prize number 5. Before we get into actually chatting about LARP and stuff. So this is a thank you to Rene at Epic Armory for this one. So this is the dagger that we've got. Oh, I should have grabbed them all, but it's over there. Oh well.
And never mind.
I'm about as organised as a thing that's not organised. You know.
You stick some photos on the Discord after the stream. Yeah, you're all good.
It's there. I think everyone's seen it. So this is for this is for the dagger. It is a nice dagger. So yes, the really pretty dagger. 199. $199.
Wait for it.
Yeah, my mods are looking.
Wait for it. Ooh, the suspense.
They don't know. I don't know. Replicant. Ah, brand new. Brand new to the Discord.
We want to trust a replicant with a knife. I feel like that's a bad decision.
Well, we could get Harrison Ford involved, but he'd only crash a plane.
That's... Yeah. Possible pilot deviation. You missed the runway entirely and landed on a taxiway.
Yeah.
I think possible, slightly redundant from that sentence.
Yeah, you landed in another city, in a different country. I mean, my God. There we go. So that's 5. So yeah, awesome. Congratulations, Replicant. There, that's fantastic. I hope someone is writing down all of these. Who's won these? Because I'm not. On it. Awesome.
That's what mods are for.
No, Ben, Helen, you're on it. You're all over it. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I owe all of the mods drinks. My God. The pig.
Don't open this can of worms.
No,
there's at least 2 or 3 of my mods in this chat, and then they might unionize again. Please don't.
Wow. Yes. But yeah, so that's fantastic. So that's fine. So what we'll do in about another half hour, we'll do another 5, and then we'll close out with the final 7, and we can give all the tickets away and everything like that. And so, yeah, so that's it. So what was it that made you want to come to Empire then? What was it about LARP and Empire that made you go, ooh, I have to go and do that?
I'll be totally honest with you, it was the pandemic. Because I realised that life is way too short, and I'd looked at doing it for, as I said, John mentioned it to me, and I looked at it, and I just never took the plunge. And I thought, sod it, the pandemic's come along. It's proven to me that I don't have as much time as I thought I do, so I'm going to do all these cool things because, I just want to go and do it. And it looked like a fun hobby. The way that it was the introduction to the nations video, I think, that Humes did, which is explaining each of the nations and how they fit into Empire. And that was kind of my introduction to it. Yeah. And then I got onto the wiki properly, and I read the wiki and was like, this is quite cool.
Yeah.
But I have no idea where to start, so help, Twitter sphere.
Right. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, probably. But
well,
it looks quite interesting. It's similar to stuff I've done before, but it's still a nice new hobby that's a bit different as well. And it'll get me out the house, running around, not sitting at my PC, because I have my day job and then I stream, so I spend probably a good 14 hours a day in this chair. So I need a hobby that gets me out of this chair and doing something else.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. I think everyone who goes LARPing does it for has their own reasons for it, whether it be because there are people who do attend pure. It's just like they're there to socialise, get drunk, fight. That's literally it. They aren't interested in plot and things like that. And then there are a load of people who are there for the plot. They don't want to fight. They want to go off and do all the other bits. And then there's people there who want to be involved in absolutely everything going on in the world.
Do all the things, yeah.
So, and yeah, I mean, I try to be that person. It's fairly difficult to do. Can you call LARPing a business expense if you bolt a GoPro to your noggin?
Not at Empire, I can't.
Not at Empire, no. You can do a little bit of filming. Not in character though. But
technically, I still can. if when I get back from Empire, I do a stream talking about my experiences at Empire and use some photographs of me in the kit, and that should not financial advice, should meet HMRC's guidance for this is a business expense because I'm creating content for my business through the buying of this stuff and the buying of this ticket.
Yeah.
I'll try it on, and if my accountant says you can't have it, then I can't have it.
Well, I mean, how would it be then if I invited you on the channel to chat about it? Would that be a business expense?
If there was any expense involved with me getting on the channel, so if I bought a webcam to do it, then yes. But at the moment, no. Yeah.
Okay. So if you were coming to Empire then and I did some filming there with you to be on it, that would be
then.
Oh no, I'd have to pay you, wouldn't I?
If you paid me, I'd have to declare it as income. If you made the content, then it would be a business expense for you. If it debuted on both of our channels, then that would count, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if I create my own content, then it can be. You can tell I started life as an accountant, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You're doing really well there. Al says I want to do all the things. Yeah. I am small. I want to be a handmaiden. You can be. You can be. Some of the women at Empire are the most vicious when it comes to. That's not even vicious. Like the best generals at Empire, the women there, by far in my eyes. And yeah, like Monica, for example, she's one of the Wintermark generals, and she's got her boot stick, which is a massive two-handed hammer. Don't get in the way of it. Basically, she just twats everyone. She's great.
I mean, a giant two-handed hammer is usually a good sign not to argue with someone.
She's good. Monica.
You can't do that. Oh, who says? I have this giant hammer that says otherwise.
Yeah, basically. That's pretty much it. So, Tiana said, Claire says, I do know some people who do this and it's fine with HMRC.
Brill. So I will gather up all my receipts and send them over to my long-suffering accountant who I did once try and sneak a suit of armor past him. It was like, hypothetically, could I buy a suit of armor, like a suit of plate mail, and as long as I did a stream in it, could I have it as a business expense? And his exact words for me were, well, yeah, you could definitely claim it. It just depends how much you want a tax investigation. It was like, okay, yeah, fine, maybe not then.
Yeah, that's a big no on that front.
Yeah, it's I will stay within the lines, I think.
Yeah, I would. I mean, yeah, let's not get into the finance bits and stuff like that, because that's your job at the end of the day. Let's not talk about that. So you found Mark's video and stuff like that, because that got a lot of people into LARP and stuff like that. So, and then there's been quite a few people who've like seemingly picked up from where he left off, because obviously he doesn't do LARP videos so much anymore, and things. So, like me, got LARP Noobs, Orc Planet. There's others as well, and I'm going to feel horrible because I can't remember the names of their channels. Mark from Skirmish Crew, he's made some good stuff as well, like on how to get your monstering kits up. So it's like encouraged so many people, and it's been really nice to see.
That is a question I have, which is, do people have separate kit that they monster in that's separate to their regular kit? Because at the moment it's one and the same for me, and I still haven't worked out how I'm going to do that. And do people have multiple sets of monstering kit for when they're playing different orc bands, nations, whatever it is, and barbarians and foreigners?
Yeah,
for want of a better word.
Some people do, as James has said. Some people do. I don't. James doesn't. I have very basic kit for monstering, and then I go on from there. There are people out there, so you are like Pete. He has 4 different orc monstering kits, and he's never been.
Nice.
So there are a lot of people there who will have all of it. So like Curtis, for example, he has got so much kit. He loves to make kit and he's great at it. I started off monstering in just my base layers over the long dark. I made my monster kit for each tribe we're at war with. There we go. Going to make one monstering kit that can be slightly modified. That seems to be what a lot of people do. They'll have very basic bits of kit, and then they'll go, I'll put this in now, I'll add this, I can change this, change that colour. So, and that's pretty much all you need. But you get into it as however much you want to get involved in it, really. It's all about up to you, time, effort, money.
I will try and put some effort into it. Simply because, I want to fight an orc that looks like an orc. So if I can be an orc, if I can be a guy that looks, there's not much to change face-wise for me.
Yeah.
Maybe just a set of ears. And then orc.
Orcs. Yeah.
Orc.
I want to get myself a proper orc mask. And I want to go off and make my own though. I want to sort of like essentially do a complete rip off of what Hat Films did.
Oh, the custom molding to your face thing.
Because their masks, they're amazing. They are so cool. I think I have actually worn. Whose was it? I think it was Trot's mask. I've worn monstering before, and it looks really. It feels so much more comfortable when it's on, and it's one of these ones that they spent a bit more money on it and stuff like that. They look really good. Yeah. So
yeah, this is all kit that I think I'm going to. There's quite a lot that I'm planning to. That's why I'm turning up on the Thursday of the event whenever the event happens. It's so that I can literally just spend a day and a half shopping.
Yeah.
Buying all the stuff that is best bought in person, like eating mugs, utensils, stuff like that, so I can get a feel for them before they come through the post. Obviously, I'm going to bring a set with me just in case I can't find anything. But
tankards are great.
Spear, shield. I've got to buy that in person so I can make sure that they pass the weapons checking, and there's a few more bit. All my LARP kit is in a box just behind the green screen. So I would go to it and grab it, but I'm really looking forward to it. I just need it to. I need it to happen.
Yeah, thank you for the bits, Ed. Appreciate that. We've got. I can't wait. I feel like part of my life is missing at the moment because it's the social aspect of it. I went out for a drink a couple of weeks ago with my mate Kit, and we just literally went to the Hobbit in Southampton. Great pub, really nice rock pub, and it was just like you're there and you're all like, oh, just drink, talk. How do I talk to people? Then by the end of the evening, you're so chilled and relaxed, and you just don't. Yeah, you just don't care, and I felt so much better for it. It was amazing. So that's what I'm missing at the moment. I fell out of love with PD a few years ago, but I am gutted for them with the recent cancellation. Yeah, it's been hard across the board for everyone involved in LARP. I think all the traders as well. They are really, really struggling. Is it just me, or has Matt gone a bit blurry?
Yeah, I'll cycle my camera because it's done this thing. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, look, you can see the outline of my green screen.
There we go. I should be not blurry now.
No, you're fine. Yeah, blur. No, that's all good. That is all good. So, yeah, it's...
There we go.
It's all good. So...
Yeah, for some reason my camera, it goes into soft focus mode after, half an hour of working, and I have no idea why that is. I assume it's because I sort of seesaw back and forwards in my chair, and it's having to refocus every time I do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just gets stuck.
It's all right. It's all right. You're still here. You're still chatting. Thanks for the bits, Joe. Thanks for the bits, Abby. And thanks for the bits, James. Loads of bits. This is all. I couldn't think of what to put the bits towards this month. So it's my birthday on the beginning of September. So
happy birthday in advance.
Wow, I wouldn't go that far.
Birthday in advance.
Birthday, yeah, that's better. So I'm. So I couldn't. I don't know. I don't know. So I just thought I'd put that up and then put an obscene amount in there just to see what happened. It's been interesting to see various LARP makers make the move to other related professions. It's a good job several fantasy TV series are currently filming. Yes, so Epic Armories, for one, they are doing work on a TV series at the moment. So it's very, very cool. The mint patty cakes did not go as planned. I don't know what that means, Dawn.
Oh, there was a Dawn was late because of a baking emergency, so I assume that's the baking emergency.
Ah, right. Okay, I missed that. So, wait, didn't you have a birthday just 11 months ago? I know, right? It's like I'm trying to squeeze another one in. But yeah. So what is the? I've got cakes for Steve's birthday. Thank you. So what's the first thing that what are you most looking forward to doing when you get there?
Honestly, I don't know, because I'm
Yeah.
still at that stage where I don't know what I don't know, because I've heard people talk about what the events are like, and I know in passing of stuff like the Moot and Conclave and all of this, but I have absolutely no idea where Alfred fits into any of this other than being a shouty man, right? So it'll just be, I am just going to roll with it and see where we get to.
It's just occurred to me what Alfred, I think, Alfred reminds me of. I want a classic Colin the Caterpillar cake. Abby is 100% correct there. So, and Adel Bebo, birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday for Sunday. That's awesome. Yes, I'm a shouty man. Are you going to be like Brick from Anchorman?
I hadn't considered that. But
loud noises!
Yeah, I think that might be a good way of introducing Alfred, just sort of interrupting the Moot with, this is all well and good, what about my bloody house?
So, who had
Wronged farmers of Wintermark, listen to me!
So, who had 46 minutes for when those farm first got bought up?
It was going to be mentioned, right?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it's just a matter of when. That's brilliant. Oh dear. Yeah, it's. I think the first thing that when you get into the field on the Thursday and you'll see all the tents that are around, not a huge amount, but when you see people sat by the bigger fires, drinking, singing, and stuff like that. Some of the traders will be open on the Thursday as well. I think that's going to be the bit for you, seeing the traders for the first time on the Thursday.
Yeah, it will be shopping. Shopping is I have to, otherwise I have no spear, I have no shield. I am a even deader duck than I otherwise would be. I don't expect Alf will last very long, because
he will.
I'm having done my research, I'm turning up and I'm challenging the biggest bit of Wintermark outright for being money grabbers.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Give me my share. Where's my share? I want my share. Thank you very much.
I think it'll be hilarious to see. I look forward to that. LARP is now full of people doing horrible history rather than Monty Python quotes. This is very, very true. Yeah, drunken singing in the tavern on the Thursday is the best. See, that's what I used to do. I used to do the drunken singing on the Thursday, but now we go off to the 2 Feet, and because that's where like Justin and all that, and we all go up there, and they have a lot of the Navarre up singing up there, so that's what we do. So, but I think on the Thursday we're having a hefty fam meet up, so they'll be singing and drinking and all that by that fire as well. So,
yeah, I'm just really looking forward to going in it, because everyone, when they talk about Empire, talks about this, like the atmosphere. So I'm really looking forward to going and just experiencing that. And I feel like my first event is probably going to be me. Like, I have an idea of how Alf is going to play, but I genuinely think my first event is going to be walking around like a slack-jawed moron going, oh my God, that's cool. Oh my God, that's cool. Oh my God, that's a Wicker Man. That's very cool. That sort of thing.
Yeah. So is there any part of Empire that you're dreading? That you're thinking, I'm
Um,
not looking forward to that. I don't know how I feel about that bit at the moment.
I have literally no idea what I'm going to do if I get a magical traumatic wound that turns me into a lineaged character, because that side of it doesn't necessarily appeal to me at the moment. Like, I'm all for jumping in with both feet, but that's like the deep end off the diving board for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that would be a problem.
yeah,
um, I'm also, as much as I want to play Alf as literally the stereotypical old man, I'm slightly concerned that I will just rock up in the field and make myself incredibly unpopular, um, which is, for a community-based game, not necessarily the wisest approach. So I'm a little bit scared about that, if I'm totally honest.
yeah. I think I think the lineage parts has got a few people in chat just saying, yeah, that was my first event. That was my first event. That's what happened to me. There are ways around it, and my first character was hit by a magical traumatic wound, and that was going to make me a Naga. And I turned round to them and I was just like, this makes me feel so uncomfortable. This traumatic wound. I've seen what it does. This makes me feel so uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. I really, really don't want to do it. And PD just said, okay. And they went through all of their traumatic wounds and went, have this one instead. And
Okay.
it was literally you got 10 minutes to get this treated or you're dead.
I mean, I'm happy to take that. Like, that's fine. Like, I'm not getting out of the roleplay effect if I get hit by something. That's absolutely cool. But it's
Yeah.
got to be something that you know, I my first character is going to be 100% human simply because I want to test out the system and just confirm I enjoy doing it. Because
Yeah.
I think the fact that I'm this excited about it, having been never to an event in 6 months, is probably a good sign that I'll enjoy it. But until I'm absolutely certain, I'm sticking 100% human, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the easier way to do it, and I think until you've decided whether or not you're comfortable doing it, you're happy doing it, you're more interested in doing it. Jamie Benno, I did the complete same. Yeah, so lineage or death. So for me, when they said, don't take that and take this one, you basically it's like 10 minutes. My heart would have was going to turn to stone basically, and they just said take this and just go straight back up to the hospital, and they'll fix you and you get some role play out of it. And that was it. Because PD, as Chris has said, you can ignore it because it's essentially forcing OOC cost on you, and PD aren't dicks when it comes to this sort of stuff. So it's yeah, and it's I think some people have then decided that they wanted to become lineaged after a while. I think if I go lineage, I'll go Draugr.
Draugr does look cool.
Yeah.
Like, it is the one that it kind of appeals to me. If I'm going down the lineage route, it's Draugr, or I've forgotten the name.
Which one?
It might genuinely be changed, not Changeling.
Changeling, Cambion,
One of those two. It's the one that basically is if you experience emotions to a much more heightened degree.
Changeling.
I think it's Changeling, yeah, because that just sounds fun, like going 0 to 100 on something. But again, I want to get used to the setting and get myself comfortable, and then maybe push the boat out a little bit more.
Yeah, 100%, 100% on that. You need to be comfortable. You need to be happy with what you're doing. So, like Curtis started as human to get used to the setting, and is now obviously becoming a Naga.
Morphing into a Naga as soon as his current character snuffs it. Yeah.
Basically. So yeah, it's really, really good. So Aelfil, I chose Changeling and regret it now, but I turned it into a plot as a goal to change myself into a Naga somehow. Perfect. That's a great way of dealing with it. I know people who have joined the game and they've gone lineage and they hated it, and then they've gone off and gone, no, new character, get rid of everything. They do it also. Like some people have done, like Humes did it for a little bit because he was sick of wearing the horns, the antlers, so he just took them off and then put collodion on, gave him scars as if he had just cut them off. And it was brilliant. It was a really
that's a really good way of doing it, actually.
yeah. It was absolute genius. So
opens up all the other aspects of role play of you
yeah,
having I suppose, all your fellow lineage going, "Oh my god, what have you done?" and avoiding the attentions of Highguard and the people who aren't quite so happy with lineage people.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, who likes Highguard? No one likes Highguard.
I think when I was flicking through the character creator trying to choose which nation I went, and it literally was a flip of a coin between Wintermark and the Marches.
Yeah.
And Highguard struck me as that would be really cool in the future once I know my way around the way, because I figured that going as a like basically a commissar in Highguard immediately, like despite not knowing how the religion works, would I think set me up for disaster. So later on, I think later on, maybe like third character down the line. I say I'm not going to like the system, but I'm planning for third characters. So, you know.
What's your second character then? What's your
second one's probably going to be a marcher because I got this voice and I was considering doing it for Alf, but I think this would work quite well in the marches.
Yeah.
We even got a name, Kevin Puddle.
My God, Kevin fucking Puddle.
Yeah, it's a good marcher name, isn't it? See how you've got the voice.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's like my friends and stuff. We had a group of Urizen that we were thinking about. It wouldn't have gone down very well. We would have been killed immediately. But then it became. So obviously I went off to Wintermark, joining Hurst Hall and stuff like that. And I think we're now talking either League or Varushka. We seem to be leaning towards Varushka more now, which is...
Varushka is basically the Witcher, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be... So yeah, the Witcher, Varushka could be a lot of fun as well. So, and if I do Varushka, I've got two characters in mind. So if we go Varushka, I'm going to play like a Vesemir type. Just a miserable old sod. But good at what he does. Or if we go League, I'm going to play the angriest chef imaginable. And I'm going to have a leather apron. And it's going to have blood stains all over it. And I'm going to be going into battle. I'll have armour on under my apron. And I'll have a meat cleaver.
Yeah, meat cleaver is your weapon. You've got.
So, yeah, so it'll probably be a meat cleaver and I don't know, and something else. But there'll be something. Joel has said, if you do Varushka, I'll join you if Gareth dies. Sold to that man. That's excellent. So Joel is his name's not Gareth. Isn't it Stool? I call it. Steve's so bad with names that Steve has to give everybody nicknames because that's the only way I can remember their name. So I'm pretty sure that Joel is now Stool. So, and there's another guy who's Spoon and stuff. So I just can't remember them.
If it works, it works, right? Surely.
It's nice. It's good fun. So Marches. What's your third character then?
It would probably be the Inquisitor in Highguard, because I think by the time I get round to my third character, I should know my way around the way, and be able to channel my inner commissar, a little bit, which would be quite interesting.
Yeah, well, Kyle will be Empress by then.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. So that's where that's where the character is going.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain of that one. I think that would be really, really cool. So I think it'd be an interesting one. Okay, I have to admit, I wasn't expecting Highguard. So I could have seen you maybe playing an orc or something, going off in that direction.
That would be interesting going forwards, but I don't know how I'm going to react to wearing the orc latex mask. Like, if I can hack it for a battle, then obviously I can try it later on. But it's the idea of wearing one for like 15 hours, and only being able to peel it off at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of those future, maybe potentially playing an Imperial Orc. I think would be quite fun anyway. But future, definitely way in advance.
Yeah.
Although it means if I get my monstering kit together, I have the option to roll into an Imperial Orc at some point.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, pretty much. You'll be. I mean, the more I think what happens to a lot of people is the more kit that they have, all their supplies.
It's kit creep, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
I found this with Living History with my other hobby. It's like, I've got a blanco set of webbing. That's fine. I'll just get some stuff for Italy, and I may as well get a full set of that while I'm at it. And maybe I should get a full set of the Far East stuff. And yeah, but if I do Far East, I need a number 4. I need an SMLE instead of a number 4. And maybe I could get the I have got a Sten Mark II. Maybe I want a Sten Mark III, and I've got a Bren Mark II, but I would like an early Bren Mark. It's kit creep, and I think that exists in LARP as much as it exists in history.
We get a lot of kit envy. There's a lot of people on the. I think it's been the downside since I started the Discord, sort of a year and a half ago now. Since I started it up and I thought, this is amazing, and I'm now sat here looking at how amazing everyone's kit is, going, well, fuck you lot. Fuck
you got a bit of secondhand, like.
Yeah. So it's
like, oh, everyone else's is so their kit's so much more switched on than mine. Yeah. I feel that at the moment, like with mine, like I'm literally wearing an IKEA blanket as a blood cape at this present moment.
That's
the cape. Yeah, I mean, it looks the business, it really does, but it also means that I spent 300 quid on rugs from IKEA trying to go through like which one looks the best. Okay, that one I'm going to wear that one, and I've got that one as my second one, and I have these 6 others that I can then kit my tent out with.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people who have got incredible kit out there. So you've got like, so let's go for like Ben. All of his kit is incredible for Dawn. Then you have got the charity shop Queen in Abby. Then you've got the incredibly talented kit maker with Becca. There are a massive broad spectrum of people who are involved in all of this. And it's insanity. I mean, Joe, his leather stuff, he showed me his Wintermark, picture of his Wintermark kit. I just wanted to destroy mine. It's just like,
good.
It is incredible. His kit is it's insane. It really is. It is so good. And it's not finished yet. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you.
I am incredibly jealous of people who can make... I mean, Messi has a sewing machine that she's been trying to learn to use for ages. So I'm hoping, as part of the conversation of pushing her into LARP, I can go, we can buy kit, or I could... Yeah, there is this thing that, if you learn to use the sewing machine, you can potentially help us get kit together, but not have to... All we have to do is pay for the materials, right?
Yeah.
So... Or I can learn to use it if she doesn't want to. It's just it's hers. So I'd rather, if she wants to learn to use it first, she goes for it rather than me just go, I'll take that sewing machine. Thank you very much. I mean, yeah, stapling it all together also works, but I feel like it'll chafe after a while.
It hurts after a while. I think on my last crafting stream, as I was picking stuff apart, I stabbed myself like 6 times. So, but yeah, make a tunic. Apparently, that's the easiest thing to make.
Yeah.
I could probably make a handkerchief, maybe, probably not. But yeah, that's the sort of thing that you need to. That's a good place to start.
I am more convinced I still have some of my medieval LARP stuff buried in a bin bag in my parents' attic. And when I say buried, I have absolutely... It came home from university with me, and I don't think it's been thrown out since. So it's there somewhere. I've just got to find it. And then I've got another set of kit for... actually, no, because I'm a lot fatter than I was at university. Maybe I haven't got another set of kit for Alf, but I can get it out and I can see.
That's all you can do. All you can do.
I definitely had one of my old shields up there, because it turned up at my house when I moved out. My parents were like, oh yeah, we got a load of shit for you. And they gave me when I moved out for the first time, they gave me just a teardrop shield with a big boss on it. It's like, oh, I forgot I own that. All right, cool. What am I going to do with this?
That's so cool.
I think I sold it in the end. I definitely don't have it anymore.
No. Cynotic, Despite doing a literal costume course, literally a costume course, I can never be bothered to sew. I can feel I can't even I just don't. Jamie, I've not even played in Dawn yet, and all my stuff makes me cry. The kit envy is a real thing. So
Yeah.
yes, thank you, Ben. Time for more prizes. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll just keep on talking. So what we doing? We'll do 6 to 11.
Yes, because we did 1 to 5.
Actually, we could probably do a couple more. So we'll do 6 to 12. Maybe 13. Maybe 14. Because 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is all jewellery that's been donated by Raven Elf, by Jazz. So the pictures of it all are in the Discord, in the raffle bit. So if I go through 5, and then we can, that should hopefully. My sewing style is agricultural. It works, but it isn't pretty. I love that. That's a brilliant. Thank you, Gibby.
Yeah.
That's great. Right, raffle. Ignore. Don't look it square in the eyes. It will make you ill. So. 1.
Spin the psychedelic wheel.
This is 85. 85. Oh my god. Yeah, it can sense fear. It really can. It's giving me a headache just looking at you. Pete, you you have won one of some of Jazz's jewelry. She's probably next to you. She sat next to you, watching with you. So Pete is for the first of the jewelry. Oh man, I can't.
That clear out you were planning to have. You one less item down on it now.
1, 2, 3. As Pete's just said, it saves on postage. And won his girlfriend's jewelry. That's amazing. 1, 2, 3. Who's 1, 2, 3? Callum. He's won 2 things tonight. Oh, he's done really well. That's awesome. So Callum for the next one.
You bought a lot of tickets.
You did. 159. Oh. 159. So this is the third one, isn't it? Ryan K.
Yes.
Excellent. So congratulations, Ryan. Jeez. Choco Mocha Latte. Yes, that's who Ryan is. 163. And then everyone take some paracetamol or something after doing this. Fucking hell. What? 163? Yeah, did I say 163? Joe. That's Joe. Excellent stuff. Well done, mate. Well done. I'm saying well done. This is all luck. 20. We're heading into IQ territory.
The duck has laid an egg. 20.
Adam. Watson Buckley. Excellent stuff. That's all 5 of the jewellery done, isn't it? Thank you so much for donating that, Jazz. That's fantastic. Because I think I won one last time I did it, and it's it's taken pride of place as one of my necklaces. So the next one is Alex has offered to make a simple tunic for someone. So that's the next prize. Digby missing his calling as a bingo operator. Right,
Give it time. I've got 30, 40 years ahead of me yet.
Let's see what you come up with for this one then. All praise the hypno wheel. Oh. 81.
Infinity in a bit. 81.
Infinity in a bit.
Well, it's the infinity side if you place it on its side.
Yeah, true. Owls won another thing. That's amazing. Owl the Biffa. Oh. I can't remember what that was. That was the tunic, wasn't it?
Yeah, the simple tunic.
The simple tunic is made by Alex, so Mr. Berenor. Mr. Berenor himself. So if we go to... Yeah, we'll do another 3, and then we'll leave it so the sword and the 2 open tickets at the end. So the next one is Something Foam, made by Safe. Now, they are incredible. I don't know if anyone saw their shield that they made. And it just looked real. It's absolutely amazing. So, whatever you win, it will be down to a discussion between you two. Is it a dagger, is it? Okay. They made my sword and hammer too. That's amazing. That is very cool. It's a dagger. I added a photo this morning. Okay, cool.
We'll need to visit them if they're trading at Empire, if they make stuff that looks cool and real, because I need a shield. Hopefully they make shields.
Yes, they do. It's all commissions. So, right then. So let's do this one. See what this one comes up with. Dun 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 dun. Don't look it square in the eye. 215.
Quarter of a century and add 1. 215. 215, not 251. Damn.
Yeah. Quarter of a century minus 35.
A duck, a heron, and a fat guy. 215.
Helen's just fired us both.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Dear. Wow. Ben B. Congratulations, Ben. Congratulations. That's awesome. What's next? Okay, so this is the more practical one. So this has been offered by Chris, who makes steel rock pegs. So for when you're camping, these your tent won't go anywhere. Basically,
pitch it to the side of a mountain.
So yeah, Ben B. Ben B on that one. So yeah, steel rock pegs, very useful, very useful. In fact, I am getting a pair off some off of him. So 150.
Almost a good darts score. 150.
Yeah, 15 almost almost a darts score. Almost a good darts score. Yeah,
almost a good darts. Not quite there, but close enough.
Okay. So it's been made by Sonotic, not me. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. GG has won the rock pegs. Where are we? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we got. We'll have his full name, but obviously we're not going to put full names out onto Twitch. So it'll all be written down and put out onto the Discord, into the raffle, so everyone has won. And so the next one I've only got donated by Callum. Was it a pouch, Callum? I believe it was a pouch for a drinks flask. It's a hip flask. There we go.
Good solid prize.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I've got mine up there that Joe gave me, and it's amazing. So it's not so amazing at the moment because it hasn't got any whiskey in it. But, it's all right.
I need to buy some more. I've done both my bottles. Need to buy some more. I have a drinks cabinet with no whiskey in it. I'm a disappointment. I can get some more.
I've got a nice bottle of Taliska in the cupboard.
Very nice.
It is really, really nice. I've been taking my time with that one.
The Viking on 10 years really good.
Right.
And they're not. It's not horrifically expensive either. It's like 20 quid a bottle, so it's not. It's not like I don't feel bad drinking it.
I just realised we didn't actually do the raffle bit, did we, for the hip flask and the holder?
No, we got on to talking about whiskey.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. That's there. It's happening. See, I'm so bad at this.
You're all good.
43.
Oh look, a tree. 43.
Yeah, don't give up your job. Oh man. Prostrem, thank you, definitely. Alistair S. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Is that Al Bifford? Al again? So he's won 3 things. Wow.
Thanks.
I wish. I'd Helen before she said, "Oh, am I going to win anything?" And I said, "Oh, did you enter?" She's like, "No, but I hope it's fixed." I've just had a text come through from the NHS as well, telling me I'm eligible to apply for a COVID pass, proving that I have been vaccinated.
That feels like a scam.
So, yeah, I'll have a look at that one later. I'll forget. So, Al gave different details every time he bought a ticket. It's amazing. That's amazing. That's so cool.
Sneaking under the radar.
Very much so.
Hello, I'll buy some tickets, please, and so will my brother, my cousin, and most of my extended family who happen to share the same name as me.
I'm Brian, and so is my wife. Oh dear, that's great. If you get an email from YouTube, Steve, don't delete your channel.
Yeah, Spiff got caught by that.
I saw. Yeah, he was. Oh, COVID passes are available from the NHS Track and Trace app. Apparently. Okay.
No, apparently it's not a. I'm so used to. I
know.
You have been you. I got an email today. It's like you have been offered a tax rebate, and it's like I made a loss last year. I have not been offered a tax rebate. This is clearly a scam.
Yes. Yeah, they only last like 2 days. Oh right. Okay. So where do you see yourself then? In like, what is your long-term goal for Alfred then?
For Alf, restitution, justice. A house and a farm, preferably not at the bottom of a giant hole. I think genuinely, if I get my Were Guild, it will be put to good use.
Yeah,
helping other farmers who have suffered as a result of the Dunsfall hole. As in, I will find others. And I will, for a reasonable fee, help them reclaim what is theirs.
Are you looking at becoming
sinkhole lawyers for you?
You're going to become like Arthur Scargill, are you? That's the sort of.
I am president of the Wintermark Farmers Union, the WFU, and I am here for my rightful restitution.
That needs to happen. You need badges as well.
The Wintermark Farmers Union. I will see how much it will take to. I will see how much work it will take to form some form of Wintermark Farmers Union. Go from there.
That's. Yeah, I want to say, and I will be watching what you do with great interest from a distance. as you're there arguing with people, and I'll just be like, "This is hilarious," and then I'll go over and have a drink, and then I'll come back, and if they look like they're gonna kill you, I might step in.
You might step in. Might is the operative word there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it depends how much Twilight I've done. I might be tempted to play a Winter Marker if that happens. Or the Winter Mark team of farmers, so you could be WTF.
Handmark farmers are profitable with all those ruddy great works. I think I
I
am a farmer from Handmark, actually.
Yeah, you are from Handmark. Yeah, I think
so,
you make more from your farm than I make from my business.
Made. It's in the past now.
Well, no, you'll still get them. You'll still get the money and stuff. So
yeah, but my current farm's a lot smaller than my old one. Think of the money I could be making.
Yes, this is true. This is very.
I've learned a lot about sheep pricing to come up with this character. You know, I worked out what I'm owed, which I think is somewhere in the region of like 450 thrones is what I'm going to ask for, because it's based on the way that they do restitution claims for if your land is rendered unfarmable in the UK due to an act of God or a flood or whatever, is the yield of the land over 10 years. So I've estimated that I'll make about 45 thrones a year through my sheep. So 450 thrones is what I am owed. And not a penny less.
Okay.
Not a ring less, sorry.
Interesting. That's an interesting one, because they'll work it out. Yeah, here comes the inner accountant, says Helen. It will be, if they work it out like that, it will be how much you make an event from your farm. So just over a throne.
Yeah.
So
but
4 thrones, about 4.5 thrones a year.
Yeah, but that's criminally under that. That's not taken into account growth in years 5, 6, and 7, and the acquiring of other farms around my farm that's now down a hole. See, I've got all my counter arguments planned for this, including if I go to the civil service. I will have an argument with whomever wants to try and give me this restitution, mate. I'm going to create game.
It sounds like a scam to me.
Well, it's not. I have farm for loyal service to the Empire for the many, many years I was in the Imperial Army. Now it's down a bloody hole. It's taken me 2 years to walk here and set myself up again. Where's my restitution? Like, I feel like that's a good background for a character.
You could go around with flyers, give them to people, and just on the flyer it just says, "I've got one of your packages in my tent, and you haven't paid the full fee for it. Give me 4 crowns, and I'll deliver your parcel for you. Collect the money and just walk away."
I mean, I could, but I feel like this is not in the same league as being owed genuine restitution for a wrong.
Bear in mind as well, there was a guy going around with a box, and he was charging people a ring to look in his box.
How much did he make?
Quite a lot.
Was it empty?
Yeah.
Did you find this out through paying a ring to look in the box?
No, he dropped it. He dropped it. And I was just stood there and it just went dong, and the lid just opened. I was just like, ah. He was following me, just saying, like, you owe me money. So, but it did change, though. It did change. So it's like, when he'd go out, it'd be empty, but then he'd go back to his tent, and then he'd go out, and then it would be stuff in it as well. So it did change a lot. Yeah, just to keep people's interest.
That is a very cool money-making scheme. And I'm slightly envious that I wasn't the one who thought of it.
So yeah, that's one that's been going around. Bethany has said she's going to find you and offer you a cupcake in the shape of a sheep.
I will accept this cupcake in the shape of a sheep. I might be able to find a magician who can turn it into a real one and kickstart the farm.
Yeah, don't ask Grim. Just don't ask Grim. Because but when you're in character, you need to ask Grim what happened to his farm in character.
Gotcha.
It's brilliant. It became an actual like fanfic essentially that me and him sat down, we came up with, and I wrote it out, and it got put out there, and it was so funny. It was brilliant. It was just like, oh, what about this? It's like, yeah, we could do that. Oh, we could do this as well. It's like, yeah, and then this happened. We just went on and on and on, and it was tragically stupid. I think is the best way to describe it.
I'll have to hunt it down, give it a read.
Well, or just ask him in character.
Oh yeah, find out the feel, I suppose.
It is very, very good. I think it's been brought up a few times. So if you argue it too hard and ends up costing other farmers income, then you could end up as a maggot. Yeah, but if you're arguing for all the farmers, then
I'm asking for what I'm owed, and if there are other people who are also owed, then I will quite happily help them. Like, I'm not doing this to enrich myself.
No.
I'm doing this because this is the right. This is justice. This is how our legal system works.
Wow. Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, it is, because in the event, why do we have mediators if this is not how it works?
Yes, I think that should be your first protocol. Find a mediator to chat to. So, should we just get the raffle finished and get it out of the way?
Yeah.
And then we're not going to be too. Well, I'm not going to be too clock watching and stuff. So, Grimm's totally accurate stories that actually happened. Yep, exactly. He's aiming to set a precedence to do the right thing and make a shitload of money along the way. Yep.
I mean, I can't disagree with that assessment. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and justice is a false virtue as well. So yeah, prosperity.
Gotcha.
It'll be prosperity, not justice. Al says I need more prizes. Prizes hype. Sword time. So this sword was another gift from Epic Armories. I will say everything that happened with Epic Armories, I got paid 0. So, and they donated stuff purely for the community and to do this. So it's very, very generous of Epic Armory to do that. So hopefully, yeah, and also very ambitious as well. Exactly, James. That's really ambitious. 400 odd thrown. So
I am willing to be bartered down.
What, to 12?
Bit higher than that, but I'm willing to be bartered down.
Yeah. So this sword is it's a I can't remember the name of it. It's completely gone. But it's all in the raffle. There's pictures there. It's a really nice sword. It's a really nice looking sword. So. God, it just hurts my eyes. It's like staring at the Southampton kit. It's just painful. 156. Place some bets on Al.
Lots of sticks.
Excellent. That's your best one so far.
I mean, 111 would be lots of sticks, surely, but...
Choco Moco Latte. There we go. Choco Moco Latte. You have won that. That's awesome. So, the next two. These are open tickets that have been donated by two of the most handsome men in the Hefty fam. So, Curtis and myself. Can't back that one up. Curtis can. I can't. So, the first one is... This is a open ticket donated by Curtis for everyone, not for everyone. Whoever wins this, because if it's for everyone, that's thousands and thousands of pounds, and no one can afford that. I'll stop talking. Oh my god, 149. It's around that middle area again.
You're feeling fine. 149.
You're getting so much better at this. You really,
It's just
really
it's
are.
just practice.
You really are. You're doing really very well. Gigi. There we go. Congratulations, Gigi. She has won a open ticket off of Curtis. It's weird feeling awkward about a compliment and my own character telling me off in my head. I can imagine. So thank you, Curtis, for donating that ticket. That was very, very generous of you. So thank you so much, mate. Right, next one. This has been donated by the baldest man on screen at the moment.
I'm catching up, don't worry.
234.
Who's at the door?
I don't know.
2, 3, 4.
I hope it's someone who hasn't won anything. I really do. It was funny to start off with. Oh, is it Al? Is it fucking Al the Biffer again? Fuck's sake, Al. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, mate. Well done. If you can ping a mod with your PID, then yeah, I will chuck you an open ticket. Okay. So, fantastico. That's brilliant. Fucking hell. It did amazingly well there. Yeah, so the full list will be put in Discord shortly. So thank you for doing that, Ben. That's the way buying lots of tickets work. Put their money forward and getting rewarded. Yeah, yeah. Best raffle ever, says Al. I wonder why.
Swept the board with like 6 or 7 prizes.
I think he did 4.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was 4. Open ticket, jewellery. The mods will. It'll come out in the wash. The mods will sort it out.
It was literally the list was put. So you bought a ticket and you just got added onto the list. So it was just listed out like that. So like if you bought 10 to start off with, and then came back a few days later and bought another 10, you've got 10 there and you've got 10 somewhere down there. So to give it all the spread. So yeah, crazy.
Tactical raffle playing.
So knitted animal, tunic, flask, and a ticket. A tactical ticket.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You did buy a fair few tickets, I will say. So yeah. So the money for this is going to help out new players who are literally coming, and if they're going to struggle buying any bits of kit, weapons, and stuff like that to enjoy the game, then we're just going to buy them stuff. So
that's good of you.
Yeah, I saw Bethany said that she hasn't got a weapon yet, so we'll figure out a way of getting people some stuff. But yeah, people who are offering prizes, let me know if you need help posting said prizes, and I can help you out. Okie dokie. But yeah, that's all the prizes. So fantastic. Thank you, everyone. I'm a new player. Can you buy me a drink? I can give you a bottle of 2 Feet cider. That's not a problem. There you go. Gibby Gibson. You can have a bottle of 2 Feet cider at the next event. I'd have to learn to use a weapon. We're all in that boat. Yeah, so yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, if you've gone from having nothing to having all of that sort of stuff, but yeah, I want to help. This is the reason for all of this, is to help new players, get people, like, help and encourage and get people involved.
More people in the field means more people to hide behind more players for the game in total, and more plot and everything. Yeah,
we'll go with that one.
Yeah.
So they're going to embroider tactical ticketer onto Al's tunic as well. That's brilliant. Yeah, I like that. So, got to go sharp boop some orcs. Yes, that's awesome. But yeah, congratulations to everyone who has won something. That's incredible. So well done to everybody there. Next raffle will be next year, because these are a pain in the ass to put together. But yeah, it was good. Luckiest man alive. Luckiest man in Anvil. Yes, Al, go buy a lottery ticket. I think that's the best thing that you can do now. So
he does this tactical ticketing thing when he does raffles. So would you say that he employs tactics when he's picking up his raffle tickets? Or yeah, that's about the reaction that joke deserved. I'll just go, shall I? I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes.
Well, no, I mean, if you're the only one laughing, then yeah, it kind of says something, doesn't it? Really, it's like, thank you, yeah, Margos there, hit boo, just boo. Curtis doesn't get it.
Tactical tickets shortened tactics. It doesn't get any funnier second time around. Let's move on. What's your next question, Steve?
It wasn't funny first time around. Let's be honest here. It was like a dad joke. A dad joke that had given up. That's what that was. That's awful. That's amazing. But yeah. So, well, no, to be honest, do you have questions?
I'm genuinely, I think I've said this before in a voice chat with you, but I'm genuinely at the stage where I don't know what I don't know yet.
No.
I am slightly terrified about the religion side of things, because I know for a fact I'm going to fall foul of that. And it won't be through lack of research. It will be through me getting carried away.
Yes.
So any advice on how not to immediately die as a heretic would be gratefully received.
I don't... There's not an easy way around it. It's like, if you say something by mistake, completely by mistake, as an out of character sort of thing, because you've done that, and you're immediately go, oh no, I meant this, and stuff like that, and people can see why you've done it, then you're new, then a lot of people will just sort of let it slide. They'll be like, oh, okay, and stuff like that. But there will also be people who think, you're new, this will be a fun bit of game for you to experience. Inquisition time.
I don't want an Inquisition. I barely know my way around the things yet, and I probably won't do. But if the event was still happening in September, there is no way I would have known my way around the way by the time September happens. So,
no, I think I proved on stream that I can't even reel off all the virtues. Still, I still forget them. I think everybody forgets them to an extent. They're fun.
Am I right in thinking that as long as I'm not openly going around calling for people to abandon the way, I'll be fine, right?
Yeah. It is. We did a virtues chat with Ginny, and she literally said it's very, very difficult to be executed for heresy. It's a really difficult thing to happen, because what's more likely to happen is that you'll get bollocked and you'll be told, go off and do this, as a way of
go and atone for your sins.
That's pretty much it. So, because I know of someone in, was it Grim who got into hot water with that? Yes, Grim got into trouble because he was basically saying if you could do magic, you're a god.
Yeah, that seem a wee bit heretical.
So that was very fun. That was hilarious. That was because I remember we were all sat around the tent chatting away, and then all of a sudden, all the crows turned up, and we're just like, can we have a quick chat? And then they took him off to the rookery, and they were all in there with him. And yeah, that was very, very fun. Due to COVID and limited indoor groups, it will have to be an outquisition. Wow. What can you say to these? Yeah, don't start a friendship cult. Don't accidentally trade with a foreign nation enforcing slavery. I won't get caught doing that again. No, Bolan, don't do that again. It's hard to actually be tried as a heretic to the point of execution because of the fact that it isn't an innate knowledge base, and it is something that you're not going to research in detail unless you're a priest. Yep. Gibson's here all year, folks. Try the veal. Yes, that was brilliant.
Yeah, so that's what kind of terror. Well, that and getting knifed in the back for challenging something. I don't know. I imagine Anvil isn't particularly murder hobo-y because we're the 1%, right?
Yeah.
So there are far more subtle ways and Machiavellian ways of getting your own way than murdering a political rival. So
yeah, there are.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, April, here we come. I think, to get murdered and stuff like that, it's yes, as James has said, knifed in the back means you've done something right. One of my old refs when I played Vampire LARP, he always said to me, if someone kills you, it's because your character has made an impact.
Yeah, I suppose there's that. Yeah.
So you've done something. So if you turn up demanding 450 thrones for a hole, and you're pushing everyone's buttons, and then they turn up and they job you, then you've made an impact in the game, and people will be looking at. It's like, well, why was he murdered? Why did you do this? It's like, oh, because he did this. It's like, oh, okay. Then it means that people might look into it. So you could create.
I could martyr myself for a cause.
You could, yeah. It's all possibilities here. So, are we the bad guys? But are we the Bezos? What is it tonight and the bad jokes? What's going on with everyone?
I may have opened the door to them.
You have opened the door.
Apologize.
Yeah. So, but thanks Bethany for that one. Insert angry dead farmer. Yeah. Die and come back as your own murderer.
Die and come back as your own murderer. That's like next gen level meta.
Yeah. Don't fall for the have you tried the high stakes poker game held in Murder Alley. See, how many people have actually been murdered in Murder Alley though? It's like 2. People get dropped off there because it's dark. So they're already dead somewhere else and they'll get moved there and dumped. That's all that happens there. So yes, Whispers Through the Black Gate bingo. So Whispers Through the Black Gate is a great thing. So I think that's something worth you looking at as well. I think you'd enjoy once you get to know people and stuff like that, and then someone dies, and if you can get enough stuff together to pay for the ritual, and you get put into that sort of into the bit of we'll bring them back and you can have a chat with them again.
You can talk to the dead for like 2 minutes, can't you?
Yeah, it's a few minutes, and it's really weird. It's good. It's funny in a weird way. So, because 2 Feet, Kiartan, he died in a battle, and we thought, because he died in a really bad way and no one was around him, and we wanted to give him a bit of a proper send-off. So we got all of the mana together, and we paid for it. Well, Herstal got all the mana together, they paid for it, and then we went off and did it all. And he came, because he died in battle, so he came running out of that tent just to attack people. It was hilarious to watch. And then because he can only talk to you through the priests as well, so he was just there insulting everyone left, right, and centre. It was great.
I suppose his last moments were filled with people trying to kill him. So when you bring him back from the dead, he's still under the impression that people are trying to kill him.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And it was great because you had people saying, it's like, oh, I'm going to miss my uncle, I'm going to miss him, and he was a great person. And then he'd just be like, oh, was that so-and-so? Oh, fucking twat.
Well, so right, so you can only talk to...
So, yeah, the ghost can hear...
The ghost can only talk to the priests, but the priests talk to the mourners, but the mourners can't hear the ghost.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But the ghost can hear all the mourners. So we're going, "Hi, Uncle. I love you. Hope you're okay. We'll see you soon," and all that. And then he goes, "Oh, you dappy twats. Fucking can't stand the lot of you. Get away from me." And stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, Joel and John both missed it. Were you at that event, Joel? I don't think you were. But it was really good. And missed the event, yeah. Ghosts can only hear the people who cast it, I thought. For when we did it, so the ghosts could hear everybody. So it was really, really good. And it was nice because he left it with right, he's got to go now. And so all the family was stood there. And he just said some really nice things about everyone, and it made everyone more emotional. So we went off to get drunk, and that was it. It was really, really good as the ritual changed, because this was a couple of years ago now, obviously. So, but still, yeah. So, E1 April, is that going to be your first event?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Regardless of what else is on, I'm going. I will move weddings, births, everything. I'm going. It's happening. I have gotten invested for July, August, and September, so I'm going to E1 next year. It's happening.
Excellent. That's what we want to hear. It's going to be really good. And then hopefully you'll get your What have I missed there? What have I missed there? Something has happened. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. You had a £500 donation.
A £500 donation. Wingrose Consulting. I know who that is. I know who that is, but I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know if they'd want me
to. That's incredibly generous of them.
Thank you so much to that person. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's incredible. Absolutely fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's mental.
So that is we are currently sat at £1,390.
Not bad at all. Very, very good start.
Yeah, a sweet, generous, wonderful human. Yes, they are. They really, really are. So, wow. Just wow. So, yeah. Yeah. Anytime, it's like I've had £200 donations come through on stream. And each time that's happened, it's thrown me completely. I've just sort of stopped.
Yeah, it does kind of knock you for six slightly.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I feel a whiskey coming on now.
Do not blame you in the slightest.
Mm. So what are your plans then from now then? Are you streaming tonight? Are you?
I might do. I might not do. I will double check with other half and see what her plans are for this evening. Because if she is, I will. If she's not, I probably won't. And just start again tomorrow. With the standard schedule. In terms of stuff that's planned, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I'm actually planning to do. There's nothing like special wise. It'll just be standard schedule resumes. Either after this or tomorrow, dependent on other half. And dog. I want to hug the dog.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's a definite. That's a definite. Well, at least your chair didn't lower at all.
The chair didn't go. It's gotten more squeaky over the course.
Oh, go to hell! But yeah.
But it's it's not collapsed on me, which is good.
No, that is good. We'll have to do we'll have to get you back on for a stream when we're talking about what you got up to at your first event.
Yes. Yeah, I'm all over that if you'll have me again.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's nice when. Yeah, my streams are all over the shop, but I just like to chat.
No, it's good. It's a good format. It works. So
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. It's there. It happens. It's a thing that goes on occasion. So, but yeah, that's fucking hell, 500 quid. Yeah, we'll let George know on that one.
solid.
Yeah, that was that's amazing. And yeah, so a montage. Anyone new watch? Oh yeah, Discord's there. Yeah, montage for what?
I think it's in reference to training for the hill climbing.
Oh right, yeah, we need to get onto that. I mean, my trainings. I mean, I'm not doing too badly. I'm eating better and I'm doing some weights and that. And I've lost weight and my gut is going slowly, which is really really nice. But yeah, we do need to step it up. If you have a couple of quid, yeah, I have. Yeah, all of those links there. I have the Patreon as well, and everything goes back, and I give lots of stuff away, and things like that. So it's really really good. It's an amazing place. It's wonderful. Yes, and go donate, and do all the things. Well, Matt, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you for responding in quick time.
No problem. I do my best to be as punctual as possible.
That's brilliant. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, a true LARPer, Helen says. Always late. Yeah, everyone. So you haven't, yeah. Oh well, you get a true LARPer time, and then you get Smith time. So we did event. It was like, yeah, I'll be there on the Thursday. We'll get down on the Thursday. We'll see everyone. It's like, yeah, I'll be there for 3. Then it became 4. Then it became 5. Then it became 8. Then it became Friday.
I was delayed in traffic, and then decided to turn around and go home, and then set off again.
They did one event where they turned up and their roof box opened on the motorway, and all of their soft kit went flying. But obviously,
Blimey.
yeah, that's on one. I believe that's talked about in one of Humes' videos as well. So yeah, that's yeah, tabletop. Is it still Tabletop Weekly?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it Tabletop
I
Weekly?
think that was the channel I saw the intro video on. So I'm just assuming there will be some catch ups and stuff on there.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. But yeah, 3 Men Go LARPing. I believe you can just put that in, and you'll find all their stuff to talk about. But obviously, like, I've had Smith on, I've had Trot on a few times, and we've just chatted. So yeah, really really good. This has been a lot of fun. I like these nice chilled ones.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to come back on and chat more stuff. I suppose definitely up for doing the dissection of the first event in whenever it is April.
April's going to be a good one. We've got a few people on to do that, so it'll be nice to have a few, and then we can have a nice proper around the table chat. But on the Sunday after that first event, I'm going to be streaming when I get home from that event.
Are you be full froth?
Full froth, massive froth going on, and it's going to be really bad because it's going to be after an event, so I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to be covered in all my paint. I'm going to be in most of my kit. I'll have takeaway with me, and I'll have beer with me, and I'm just going to be sat here talking about the event. And you can see, I might get 5 minutes into it and be asleep. Who knows?
I mean, roll the dice. It'll be fine.
It's going to be hilarious, regardless.
I imagine my takeaway from it, or I imagine that what it'll end up being with my first event experience will be either I'm paid, I'm rich, or I'm dead. I'm dead and I couldn't be happier.
Yes, basically. I think that's pretty much going to be it. For me, it's just going to be, I turned up, I killed people, and I did some in-character drugs, and I got drunk, you know. But it's a way away now. It is a way away now, but it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'd happily get you back on, and it can be Steve and Matt talk shit.
Most deaf. Happy with that. Just let me know when.
It could be Is it Hale and Pace? Who did no Mel? No, the two old comedians. They used to just sit there and they're in the dark room and they're face to face.
Was it Cannon and Ball did that?
No, it wasn't Cannon and Ball. It was.
I can't think of it, unfortunately.
I can't think. He was one of the guy. He was in Princess Bride as well. He did. He was one of the guys who did the.
I can't.
On Kerry Elwes. I'll have to find it.
I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll have to find it. I'll chuck you a link because that's worth what. Because they just sit there and they're just chatting away, and it's so funny. As the albino, yes, that's the one. Yeah, was it Hale and Pace? I'm pretty sure it was Hale and Pace. I'm pretty sure that's yeah. I might have lost the plot. More likely. So
it's all good.
Yeah, but still. Inconceivable. Yes, definitely. Anyway, this is a long road to go down. Last Smith and Jones. That was it.
Smith and Jones.
Last Smith and Jones. Hale and Pace was another comedy act, but they were something very different. They did they did other things, but still. Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching tonight. Thank you everyone who's followed, who's subbed, who's given bits and stuff. So yes. Smith and Jones. I'll have to find them now. But yeah, thank you everybody. Take care. Much love.
Bye bye.
Bye. We will keep waving forever. Cheerio. See you all. Bye. Lovely stream. Great stream. Yeah. Wave more. Wait, no. Let's. Bye.